Hey everybody, as always, go grab your Bibles. And we're going to be taking a look at James 4:13 through 17 and finishing up chapter 4. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, hopefully you get your Bibles now. So let's get into it and see what it says. Alright. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to such and such a city and spend a year there and engage in business and make a profit. Yet you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You're just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and also do this or that. But as it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. Therefore, to the one who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. Okay, so James is he's addressing the whim of self-planning for living and business and profit that is worldly, and he's most likely using the traveling Jewish merchants that carried out lucrative trade throughout the world as an example. You know, if any of y'all know a salesman, been married to one or had one in your family, they come and go. They're constantly traveling. They're just here and there and everywhere. And so James is letting the 12 tribes know not to make their own plans, but rather to seek his will first in all the planning that they do. And so he's also addressing the boasting with arrogance that happens and that it's evil to do so, you know, because you're like, oh, I'm going to go here and I'm going to make this or that and I'm going to do so good. And, you know, they're boasting in their own strength. They're not really dependent upon God, because if you look at it, it says, James says, you ought to say, if it is your will, Lord, if it's the Lord's will, we'll go here or there and do this or that. And so we want to be, sorry, I've been sick. We want to be really careful that when we make plans that we don't leave God out of it. It's just so important to put him in the middle of it. And, you know, I think James made a really good point when he said that, you know, if you know the right thing to do and you're not doing it, then it's sin for you. I mean, you need to do what's right, you know, and you need to put him first. But just, you know, I have told all my kids this, make sure you put him first. If you want something to happen and it's within his will, then he's going to let you have it. He's going to let you do it. And so I'm just going to encourage y'all that, tap in my sticky notes. I put all inside my Bible, y'all. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm just encouraging y'all that when you start stepping out to do something, make sure that you asked him first. He's listening, and he knows what's good for you. And so, I've learned this, that I don't do anything. I started to do it earlier today. I was like, well, I'm just gonna go, you know, publish this book and do whatever and this, that, or another. And I was like, wait a minute. Is that what you have for me? Is that what you want me to do? And so I had to back up for a moment and realize that I started making my own plans. But I do have a book. I actually have 3 that I've written. They're children's books, and I'm in the process of trying to edit them up a little bit more, and one of them is complete, but the other 2 need a little bit of help. And so I'm working on that and then getting it illustrated, and then hopefully within the next 6 months to a year getting them published. You know, somebody wants to publish them for me, so it's really exciting for me and my family. And you know, my books, they talk about our King, our Maker and our Savior. So, and I hope to, that if this is the avenue that He takes me down and puts the right people in the path for me, it'll really advance the kingdom and really help some people and some children to see themselves in a better way, in the way that He sees them. So anyway.